Mark, in the end, were you satisfied with the point?
I have to be. I think it was a decent enough performance. It was a decent game of football. They've had one chance at the post. I thought we limited them. Just couldn't quite find the killer touch. Couldn't quite find our enterprise in that final third. We had lots of half chances, but we didn't work the keeper enough. But we've kept a clean sheet, 5 unbeaten, and we just have to roll into Tuesday and make sure that we do all those things that we did today, but just be better.
You mentioned before the game, you brought for a slightly different formation. How did you feel?
Yeah, I felt it swings and roundabouts. First half, I thought we didn't really get the extra pass in there that we wanted. They condensed it, but they didn't hurt us. Second half, I thought we were more expansive. I thought we had more about us, but just for whatever reason, didn't create as many chances as we would have liked. We had a fair few. Jamie's had 3 or 4. Terry's had a great one at the end where he's got runners going either side of him. He's chose to shoot. That's his decision. Probably a draw was probably a right result, but lots of positives. They're a good, strong side, organised. Some big, powerful players, long throws you've got to deal with. But I felt we dealt with pretty much everything that they threw at us.
And you must be pleased with the clean sheet.
Well, after where we've been, we are. We've set ourselves a target of clean sheets. We've achieved one today. A little bit of luck with the post, but apart from that, we were pretty good.
Obviously, you haven't had a chance to speak to the press since the departure of Keith Lowe. What's the background to that?
His agent asked me if I'd be prepared to let him go. It's on the back of him getting an extended deal there. We're going to get money for him, so it's a no-brainer, to be honest. Keith wants to play every week, and I understand that. He's been a great servant to the club over a couple of spells. For me, he wasn't going to get in every week if we wanted to be as successful as we want to be, and that was, his agent made the call to me about it, and I've obviously got to generate my own funds to go and get a couple of loans in. I thought I had a couple lined up Friday, so I let it happen. Then we lost a couple that we wanted, gone to the higher league, and one's played a game today in the Championship. So it was a case of we'll reassess tomorrow and see where we go on Monday. We need a couple in, and obviously Keith going, us eventually getting a bit of money for him in January. It was just too good a deal for everybody, too good a deal for us. Like I said, I need to wheel and deal. The chairman's told me that, and someone's got to go. And unfortunately, it was made easy because Keith and his agent sort of initiated the first move.
You said you're trying to get a couple in?
Yeah, I think we need a couple in before Thursday. I want a couple more to the squad. We won't be going, don't get me wrong, we're not going mad, but I just want a couple of players to boost to what we got. Hopefully, then we've got enough to get us through to the new year. And we like our numbers in defence, obviously. We've got 4 defenders today, but I'd seen them play, and I felt I could have put tails. But yesterday I got knocked back on one. Yesterday lunchtime I thought I might have had a chance with. Tails could have easily gone back there today, and we could have moved around. But that's the story. We've got to generate our own stuff, and we'll do that.
And would you expect anything else to go before Thursday?
No, can't have any less than we've got. I want a couple in, and if someone does go who's not playing, then there'll only be if I can get something else in to add to my squad. I can't go any lower.
And in terms of, just to confirm the Keith Lowe deal, Keith is going to be leaving permanently. It's obviously
I think that was the shout I had. Yeah, so we'll get. I think we've agreed. There's been an agreement that we get some money in January, and they'll give him I think he said a 2-year contract. So that's good for him, and listen, it's good for us as well. I didn't think we'd get a fee for him, so added bonus.
So the draw today, but as you say, it does keep the unbeaten run going, and that's important, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Clean sheets, important. Unbeaten run, important for confidence. You've seen us when we've been low on confidence, we've conceded goals. and lost games. If we're 5 unbeaten, we haven't got as many points as we wanted. We know that. We know we want to win in front of our own fans in particular. But I think they've shown, I think our home supporters have seen the effort, the commitment of everybody. Just need a little bit more creativity and devilment in the final third today. But apart from that, it was a decent game of football. In League Two, where we had to compete, both teams competed well, and we had a few chances.
And as last season, you're not easy to beat here. You've lost 2 at home, but you've only won 2, so 5 draws at home. Can you explain that?
No, not really. We just earlier on it was confidence. Today we weren't as clinical when we had a couple of half decent opportunities, and that just happens sometimes. And we've got to give the opposition credit as well. You know, they came and stood toe to toe with us and defended really well. We still think, you know, our set piece deliveries could have been better. You know, far better. We've not put the ball in areas that we know we can score from. So plenty to work on, but lots of positives.
Mark, thanks so much.
Cheers.
Mark, how pleased we've been with Steve Elliott the last couple of games since he came back from that rest?
Yeah, of course we have. He's a good player for us. You know, we knew that. I felt it was the right time to take him out of the team. I thought he was making uncharacteristic mistakes. I think the rest that he's had, the breather that he's had, I think he's come in and he's been superb the last couple of games.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. You know, we need people to regain form. And I felt Stevie had dropped a little bit. I thought Sido had dropped a bit, and he's coming back. I thought he's had two decent performances. Russ Penn, I thought he looked bright and sharp when he came on, and that's what he needs. People need to rediscover last year's and the year before's form, because we know they're good players. We just haven't seen enough of it this season.
Yeah, the one you were trying to get who's played today, do you think that's unlikely now? Or do you think you still might be able to get him?
Possible. That won't be possible. Yeah, and I think the other one went to a League One club. So we've got a few names, and we'll see what we can do over the next couple of days. It's obvious that we need something. We'll just have a think about it. You know, Keith was very good for us, then he could play right back and he could play centre back, so it's just something we're going to have a think about, and I say we'll try and bring in the right ones for the right money, and make sure that we've got most importantly got more than enough to get us through to January the 1st, fit, strong, healthy squad, as well as, you know, being financially sound as well.
Yeah, like you said, you can't let anyone else go at the moment with the numbers you got, but if you get the 2 in, is there any interest in any other players?
Some buts and maybes. Listen, I'm not looking to get anybody else out right this moment in time. If something does happen, that it's too good an opportunity for that player, or then I'll consider everything. But you know, at the minute, I want to. You know, we're starting to get a bit of a trust and a belief in the group again, and the only reason we haven't had that is because we've been not winning games on a regular basis. But you know, say undefeated in 5, and we're starting to get we're disappointed that we haven't won the game today. We're disappointed that we haven't made better of 1 or 2 really good chances that we had. But listen, sometimes you've got to give the opposition credit, and you've got to roll your sleeves up and go again on Tuesday.
Yeah, if you get a result on Tuesday, this become the better result.
Yeah,
points.
Yeah, obviously, and that pressure's on us now. You know, I don't know how Rovers have gotten today. I don't know how results have gone today, but it's important that we're at home. There'll be a good crowd here. They'll bring a lot of supporters. It's important that we turn up with the same attitude, but we also try and be a little bit more clinical in certain areas.
Yeah. Cheers, Mark.